Okay, beautiful day here. This is a sneak peek behind the mind, the craft, the creation of Wooki-Works. Shh. Hello.
Hello.
What you doing, baby?
Working on the sheath for that broken feather mini X. So right now I'm just laying out my stitching lines.
Looking pretty cool.
And then I've got a secondary piece that I'm going to put on the back for belt strap.
Jeez, you got a whole pile of stuff here, huh? Those are all your axes.
Yeah, there's just my competition hawks.
Did you wood burn them all?
Yeah. But this is fitting in the sheath really nice.
You said you had magnets in that?
Yeah. It's not holding as tight as it did yesterday, but...
Huh.
If I do bend over, because I'm not going to put a fastener on here, I don't think. But with regular, just regular wear, I think it'll work. And I may be doing the same upgrade to my older one.
Oh, yeah.
I might put the magnets in here. So I'll just have to rip it apart, undo all the stitching, and then probably put the magnets down on the bottom.
I love that sheath. Shit, what did I drop?
Yeah, it's a good sheath.
Hold on, what did I drop? I dropped lighter fuel.
So, and I got more of these on the way, like this one, except 14 inches. And Rob got the order finished off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I got these. They're gonna look like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think his bevel is just so much better on his knives. They look so much better with it.
Mm.
You know? And then, I don't know if he's agreeing with me because he thinks so, because I'm a customer, but he said that the new ones that he's done, the tip is much more aggressive. So it should hold the target better when it sticks.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm waiting on that.
Can you show the difference with this bevel?
What do you mean? Throwing them?
Just, bevel and not bevel.
Yeah. So, like this has a bevel that goes all the way around, just like they were going to put an edge on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on both sides, like they were going to put an edge on it. But this one doesn't have an edge, it's too thick. But I think it holds the target, and now Rob's seeming to think that they're holding the target better. So you have that, as opposed to this, which doesn't have a bevel at all. It's just straight. The only bevel is down on the edge, where a normal knife would have a bevel.
Bevel is prettier.
I think it's a better look on this knife. Especially for this style, just because of this style. This is his Mountain Man Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be the Pirate Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Till other makers started stealing the name. Because it wasn't ever patented or copyrighted or anything like that. Trademarked. So they started stealing the name. When I bought this one was a Pirate Bowie.
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, this was a Pirate Bowie when I bought this. Now I'm not sure if he's going to go with the smaller Mountain Man Bowie or what he's doing, but he just doesn't want to have any other controversy with it. He just wants to make his knives and put them out there, not argue with who or what the name should be, or whose name is what and where. But my own personal opinion, I think he should have kept the Pirate Bowie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always liked it.
Yep.
Or, I don't know, a close second would maybe be like an Elvin Bowie. You know?
Yes, I like that too.
Yeah, an Elvin Bowie I think would have been good. But, I don't know. Wasn't mine to make on that decision.
Just looking at your stuff. See, you got the camping stuff ready.
Getting some of it ready. Those were just up there so that I could have them unpacked and know where they were when I needed them.
Oh, I love the lanterns, yeah. These all our stuff.
Yep. That's the saw I'm bringing down to Joe.
Where?
Right there.
The thing I'm leaning on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the bandsaw I'm bringing down to Joe. And he's going to give me a bigger, more versatile belt grinder like these. But it'd be
Is
more
that your bandsaw?
That's my bandsaw.
It's very pretty. It matches your Marine flag.
Courtesy of Drew.
Very nice.
Yep.
It's all your leather.
Leather, tools.
Grips.
Works in progress.
Yep. This is it. Well, I thought it was really funny when I came in here and you were like pounding like a caveman. That's why I was laughing.
Oh. So, like, this is a night elf or dark elf. Well, other people think, that style blade really has an elven look to it. And did this one have more of a dip?
No, I think the pirate for that and the elf for the fancy one. Elves were fancy.
Yeah. This is the one made by Thor. This was one of his first runs, and
It's beautiful, yeah.
He's already changed the profiles on this knife already. Since I bought this one from him. He's already changed his profile around. I liked it because of the handle. I thought the handle was cool.
Jeez, it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But it's a nice knife.
That wind's going nuts out there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you want to go up to a picnic spot? And then it was like, ugh. I just stuck my nose out. And then I heard you pounding.
Not really pounding, just tapping.
Yeah, but just...
Just so that I could line up my stitching holes.
Okay. Oh,
And then
this is the nerve center.
this is the Wooki-Works.
All your dye concoctions, huh?
Yeah. So this darkened up a little bit.
Yeah, how did you get the color you wanted?
So basically I have a conditioner. So the neat's foot oil. So I put the neat foot oil on, and before it completely dries,
What's a neat foot?
neat's foot, I think it's just a plant. But it's a conditioner to help keep the leather from drying out. And then before it completely dries, I hit it with the buckskin leather. And buckskin is just really basically just a yellow. See if I got a scrap in here somewhere.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, it's just supposed to look like brain tanned leather before, or aged smoked buckskin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all it's supposed to look like. It's a real old-fashioned look. So you can do that with it.
I like that, yeah.
So with that, when you add more coats, it gets darker.
Mm-hmm.
So I might, yeah, that's all sun faded. That was my original color palette.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's all sun faded now, because actually buckskin's on here. Like right here. But it's blended in with the rest of the yellows.
All right. Well, I won't bother you anymore. I was just checking the weather. Mama's getting hungry too. So, pound on.
Oh, that's that for now. Now I just gotta drill these out. I'm gonna see if I might do a double stitch line on this. I'm gonna see if I've got the room for it, especially down here. That. Go to there. Maybe which would put me right there. Might not be too bad. Be equal spaced apart, so I might do a double stitch line on this. And then this is all I use to, this would create my second stitch line. Like that. So that'll give me a double stitch line, which will end up looking like that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So then just
Oh, I like that.
that would be that, and then that'll give me my double stitch line when I come down with it. Which lines that up right there.
I would be so nervous doing that.
And then that'll give me my double stitch line.
That is so cool. I would be so nervous. I would mess that up.
I've messed lots of them up.
Yeah, but all the work that you've already put into that.
Yeah.
That the boo-boo pile?
No. This is...
Oh, the fire pile?
Yeah, but I had done a double stitch line on this one years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I had messed up down here because I got real close to the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Still do, you know, no matter what I'm doing, but I just...
Looks like you nailed it there, though. The new one.
Yeah, it's better. Better, still a lot of mistakes in it. Like, you know, the stitches don't actually line all the way around yet, but I'll figure that out eventually.
Well, if everything was perfect, it'd be boring. You know, it needs some character. If you want perfect, you call China and they put it on their CNCs or whatever. And
Well, guys now are pulling up laser cutters
yeah,
where they can run the program right through it. A little desktop thing. I put my piece of leather on there, hit the little program, and it cuts it all out, puts all the friggin' stitch
yeah.
holes in
I
it.
mean, that's why bother?
Yeah.
Because then you can get it cheaper from China. But anyway.
Well,
All
for
right.
me, it would give more of a quality product.
Yeah, but you're doing this by hand.
Yeah. But what was I going to say? Oh, then I just afterwards all these little holes. Then I have to bring it over to the drill press and drill them all out so it drills all the way through.
Oh,
So
okay.
that, yeah. So that I have the holes all the way through it. Because this, it would take too much to try and pound through. You know, there's like four, maybe 5 layers of leather right here.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still kind of by hand, you know?
Oh yeah,
It's
drill
not
press, and then after that it's all hand stitched.
Yeah.
So, but it feels like it's going to be fairly solid once I've got it all sewed up. But right now it's just glued. But once I have it all sewed up with the belt loop on the back, then I think it'll be all right.
I definitely love the color.
Yeah, I can live with the color for this handle. You know, didn't come out exactly how I wanted it, but I think it's a close enough.
It is. It even on the camera, it's more off than it is in person. I don't know why this camera doesn't do accurate colors, but again, the knife I'll show you after looks green. Like I said, you know, you might want to try on the whatever you call it there sample, just putting a little bit of green in there. But I'll show you this film afterwards so you can see what I see.
I've done the green, and all it does is just keep becoming green and muddy green. So I did that first. I don't know where I put those samples at, but I've got them in here.
Can you mix the dyes together in a separate little...
Well, that's what I did.
Mix the green with the yellow and make an olive? Ah! All this stuff fit in a big house at one time. We're reduced to a shed.
Right here.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Those are green and orange. Then trying to add a little bit brown to it.
Well, right there is it.
Well, that's not a mix. That was just an overlap.
Where's the knife?
Knife is right here. There wasn't anything that came really close enough to it. Like here, it's just too much green.
Yeah, now this looks brown. See, it looks brown here.
Yeah, because it is brown.
But on the camera, it looks green.
So when I came with this one, I said this seemed to have the best match overall.
Yeah, the camera's completely off.
Mm-hmm.
Totally off. Especially when you flip it upside down. The camera doesn't even pick up the orange and that. Okay.
That's that.
You gotta feed Mama now. It's a weekend. All right.